Hello, welcome to Dirty 20 Gaming. My name is Kevin, and these amazing and wonderful people have come and joined me this evening, even though my face isn't working and the words aren't coming out. They've joined me this evening to play a really silly version of Dungeons & Dragons. It used to be Storm King's Thunder, and we're still using the art from Storm King's Thunder because I paid for it, so thank you for that. But let's get into these wonderful people as soon as I tell you that we are using Roll20 as our virtual tabletop of choice, and the tokens were made using Hero Forge. Let's get to know the people. Let's start with Sarah. Hello. How are productions and stuff going?
Just really busy on Bravely Broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
So-
it at the moment.
So there's a whole bunch of backlog that people can go and watch over on Prolonged
Oh,
Engagement?
yes. Tango Productions, actually.
Yes.
YouTube won't let us change our name on the
Oh, on the
thingy.
blurb, right. Okay. So Tangor Productions, pardon me.
It's
Yes.
okay.
Yes. So, thank you. Next, we have Bison joining us this evening. Thank you so much. Have you had a chance to do much streaming lately?
No, haven't. I have been playing Tiny Tina's Wonderland, getting through the story, learning, doing all the side quests.
Of course.
Yeah,
Because you're a completist. Yes.
as much as I can. I've noticed that my bad dice luck has extended to the lucky D20s
Oh, yes.
in the game.
Okay.
Because when you find one of these things, it increases your loot luck, but it also rolls a D20. I've gotten so many 2s and 3s, and the better you roll, the better loot you get. So
Of
it's
course,
like, come on.
Yes. See, that should be getting streamed. You swearing and cursing at the screen, when that happens, should be getting streamed. People pay pennies a month to watch that. Next. Sorry for the brutal honesty.
Totally fair.
Oh, next, playing Beowulf for us. The Roospar luck. I didn't want to say it, but yeah, chat got there.
Oh, yeah. Considering we're buds.
Playing Beowulf for us this evening, Solar Dasher. How are you doing?
A lot better than I was on Friday. I'm a little more awake this time, I think.
Excellent.
I took a little nap earlier, so.
Oh,
I
good,
better
good,
be
good.
good.
Well, before you have another one of those, let's get going. Because this
Yes,
week is
sir.
a little bit special. This week, anybody that can count or has all the fingers on one hand and can count can see that we're 2 fingers short tonight. So instead of carrying on the what is passing for a plot, I changed an encounter and we're going to do something completely different. We're going to mini-boss. So, with that, I'm going to railroad you guys a little bit. You were heading in this direction anyway. With the burning city of Luskan behind you, you turn and head upriver. As you do, wondering whatever it is that you're wondering and thinking whatever it is that you're thinking, you make your way along that river, turn to the south, and head towards Morgur's Mound. None of you have ever been there before. So when you first get there, it's a little freaky. Let me move the map token. So, you guys are at the bottom right-hand corner. Below you is a side view. This is what you actually see on the horizon when you come up from the riverbed and over the ridge. The side view of bones sticking out like the spines and feet and what passes for wings, all flat and crushed on the ground. It's a mound. As you rotate around it and start to get closer, as you can see above, if you scan up the page, roughly in the shape of a dragon, a wingless dragon. Sorry, I said wings earlier, and I should have looked at the picture. There's no wings.
Those feet.
A wingless dragon. So they've gone to a lot of work to put this together. But all around it are pits and holes, excavations. Places where people have come and dug holes and found stuff. Hopefully they haven't found what you're looking for. You're in the bottom right hand corner of the picture. You've had a long rest. Anybody who hasn't clicked the button, go ahead and do it. And what do you do? Oh, let me explain the green box. I've changed the scale on this map, so I didn't want the wrong scale on there. So with that, who wants to move first? It's only the three of you. The four of you are there. Alan briefly, for a moment, pops out of the locket and doesn't say a. No, he does speak. He looks at Zulthus and says, "I've got a bunch of people I need to kill." And Zulthus just goes, "Right," and walks into the locket. Alan just kind of and turns around and walks back in after him. There, we got rid of him.
And it's in character.
Kane is still gone, right? Or did we get Kane back to you briefly?
Yep.
Yeah, she was with us. And
Okay.
then-
We can say she got lost walking along the way.
Actually, just before Alan turns back and walks into the locket, he stops and turns around and looks at Kane and says, "You're from the Shadowfell, right? You got some pull there? Want to have some fun?" And Kane basically says something to the effect of, "I don't have fun, but I'll come with you," and follows through the door. There. That's not bad. The timing was all right. Okay. Anyway, so yes, the two of them go off to the Shadowfell to kill shit. Now that she's a queen there and all. Leaving the three of you to see if there's anything left at this excavation site. What, as they say, do you do? I think for the stream, you're just off the bottom of the map. So they'll be here in a minute. I heard an that usually means I almost have a plan. Go!
Yeah, no, Bigford almost has a plan. The resolution's a little goofy. This is a rock or a tree or something?
Oh, every one of those is again, I changed the scale on this. Each one of these squares used to be 50 feet, but that's a really awkward scale to have a fight on. So I turned it down to 5 feet. So imagine every square that's got one of those in it is a hole that's been dug into this ground looking for. They're all excavations.
Okay.
Some newer than others, but they're all excavations, and all that area counts as difficult terrain. Captain Screw has been screwed by Hellhound's hammer. I've always wanted to say that. Okay, go.
All right. Bickford, first he's going to find a spot to tie up the horse.
Yep.
Because we did all arrive on horseback.
Yes, you did. That's
Yeah.
right. And he's going to come back and kind of like, eeny, meeny, miny. I say we head for this one here.
Oh, I just remembered something. Bickford, last time we played, you had used your idol, for lack of a better word, to scry, and you had seen one of your tribe hanging here.
Yes.
From that center of the three, they're hanging from this one right here. If you just saw the ping,
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're hanging from that one there. When you scried, it was a day and a half ago. They're dead. They've been hung there. You can see the body. Now that you're here, you can see the body just hanging there.
How rude.
You can kind of see him deflate a little.
Mm-hmm.
He honestly did wish he could have gotten there in time. He kind of logs it, and as a sort of we'll get to him later
Yeah.
when we have time. Right now we have more pressing matters, and then we'll see to burial.
There's
The actual funeral rites.
As you're thinking that, there's a moment. Where do you keep the idol? I'm going to call it an idol because it's easy.
That's the word I used to.
Okay.
He's got in his pouch. He's got like two little. You can't see it. Fuck.
I can tell where you were looking, but yeah.
Yeah. He's got two little pouches, and they're open. One has Smallfred, and the other one has the Grand Cool idol.
Right.
So they're just kind of like both
Okay.
chilling in a little set of pouches on his belt.
That the one with the idol in it that spot starts to get really, really warm on your hip, like enough to make you look down, and the idol is in there just vibrating.
He pulls it out and sort of looks at it.
It's trying to turn in your wrist because it's got a face, right? Like it's got a
Yeah.
yeah.
It's a visage of Grancool.
Right, and it's trying to turn in your hand, like it's trying to use your wrist as a neck. Do you resist or do you let it go? It just turns.
Yeah, he kind of like he resists it first, but he
Yeah.
realizes what it's trying to do.
Yeah, and it turns around and looks at your dead compatriot and starts to mutter a few words. And it's damn near sunset. It took you almost all of 2 days to get here. The sun is going down behind this dragon mound. And you can hear Grancool sort of grunting and groaning away in the languages of their magic. And that last little beam of sunlight comes between the trees and illuminates the body. And it starts to glow. And then it starts to fade. And in a couple seconds, it's just a noose hanging there in the wind.
We don't see that every day.
It's not how we usually do it, but in essence, it's the same. I'm gonna get that news later.
And you hear through the ground under your feet a huge voice. Yes, Mother. I saw, Mother. They've removed it, Mother. Yes, Mother. Now, Mother. Right now. And right underneath that center heap, the ground starts to just heave and explode. Those 3 big curving bones that make up the spine just thrown into the air. And coming out of the ground, a massive creature, clearly a dragon. Huge. Not the size of Klaus that you just saw, but you were never this close to Klaus.
I get it.
Yes, that makes sense. You got it already. Gosh, all these creative people got that reference. So yes, the ground shatters, and up comes Norman, the young copper dragon, and he looks down the hill at the 4 of you. Mother wants you. The 3 of you. He's got bad vision. He saw 2 of you. He's been drinking. No, the 3 of you. I'm not going to cover that one. The 3 of you. He's got bigger problems than that anyway. The 3 of you. He looks down at you. The 3 of you and says, Mother wants you for dinner. So you're having dinner with Mother. And the wings come out of the ground and leans towards you. If you would be so kind as to roll initiative.
I was about to say I was going to inside him, but I'll...
Inicus was hovering and just... Let me kill it. Haven't killed the dragon yet. Oh, dear. Let's put that over there.
Dragon's too busy gloating.
Yeah. Well, he has to talk to Mother first. Should put that up there and stretch that a little bit. See if can everybody see that on screen? Probably not. Let's bring it down here. I can certainly see it from there. So, Iticus. All these little holes between you and it. This ridge, this mountain ahead of you. And this clearly insane copper dragon. What do you do?
Can I make it to that hole?
These squares are 5 feet each in this map, so.
Nope.
But every single one of these little things, if you get to a square that's got one of those in it, you're in a square with a hole.
Yeah, he wants to get into a hole
Yeah.
so that he can start, like, basically playing whack-a-mole again.
Yeah, oh, absolutely, yep. Pick one within 6 spaces of where you are. And then you're in.
Oh, then I'm okay. Then I am in.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go. So you just right down into this little crater. You look around, there's trowel marks on the wall. You can see some broken pottery and one little bone sticking out. Looks like a human leg. That's your movement.
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action until it's a little bit closer.
Yeah, it's.
But I'm gonna ready a bow
It's
shot with the
35. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, wait, it's 30 feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Oh,
6.
then I
Yep,
can.
you are 30 feet away.
Okay. Then I'll take a manticore arrow and
Ooh.
does this count as a sneak attack?
You are hidden. You go before it, so yes. Yeah, that's one of the things that makes it. Yeah, I think. Sure. I'm giving you
So-
that. I'll give you that with bells on.
18 to hit.
18. Wow. You fire the arrow. It crosses the gap. You drop into the hole and just leave one eye sort of up there to see, because I know you got an eye that comes out. You
Yeah,
see the
just-
chance over the top and crouch down. You watch this manticore arrow arc across the space. It hits sort of. It turns its head and it sort of hits here and skips off that scale and then skips off the one below and then ding 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 ding. And just when you think it's not gonna hit, the tip just goes dink into one behind the shoulder. Doing 22 plus 5, 27 points of damage. Jesus. Gimme.
And then he'll just stay back in.
Yeah. Oh, what is going on here? Why can't I get in here? There we go. And then poof, back in the hole. So give me a hide. Give me a stealth roll to see how well you're hidden. Oh dear.
Nat 1, 13.
Yes. Nat 1 and you rolled a 13. Okay. Its passive perception is better than that, so you don't know this, but you're not hidden.
Okay.
Big Fred.
Beowulf goes before
Beowulf's
me somehow.
first.
But
Oh, I didn't do descending order because ta-da! Just because Iticus was at the top. So yeah, Beowulf.
Okay.
Let's do it that way.
Time to-
Let's do it the
time
right
to
way.
have a little fun.
Hulk out.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yep,
We're gonna
you can get there,
right
right?
up in
1, 2,
his
3. Yeah, oh yeah.
freaking face.
Yeah,
Right
it's
here.
right up up the hill, right into the dragon. As you get closer and closer, it seems to get bigger and bigger. You're like attacking a Walmart. Yeah. What do you do?
I'm immune. I'm doing a predatory strike.
Okay.
Bonus action. I'm reading and I'm sorry. Hold on.
It's all good. If you can click it, then it will pop up in chat. And
Strength for the attack rolls. Okay. Get with strength.
oh dear, that's another
Wiffle
critical
bats.
fail. Wow. Yeah.
He's got a second attack, so we're gonna try again.
Yep. That hits for 4 points of damage. So let's do.
Rather than
Bam. There we go.
Still can't believe I got a nat 1.
But yes, so yeah.
And then
Yeah. You still have a bonus action.
I'm gonna here. Do it one more time.
Okay, so another
There we
9
go.
points. There we go. So you. Ooh.
Ow!
Oh, catted. You've been
Oh.
cat inflicted. Ouch. So basically, the exact opposite of that happens. You strike out at the dragon and just roll your fist on the strike. Just ah. But then the second two, you just claw on the inside of its arm. Like you're basically clawing at the inside of its arm. the scale difference is so big. But yes, you do some damage to it. And you are right there. Bigford.
Okay. Bickford's looking at this thing, and he doesn't want to get close to it. He knows what happens when he gets close to big things that are scary. So he's going to go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and he's going to cast Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at 2nd level.
Mm-hmm.
So let me fire that in here.
The
Ciao.
bolt of guiding.
Uh,
4d6 in the next attack. Before the end of your turn is an advantage. Yes.
so I just gotta roll that.
Is it a half? If I make the save?
No, I have to hit.
Oh, okay,
I don't
yeah.
know why it
I
didn't,
keep it always puts that spell save thing at the bottom unless you go and click the box, I guess. but
Bollocks.
Either
Roll
way.
a 13. That's not a hit.
No, it is not. No.
No.
You just
Whiff.
Oh, I know what happens. It flies up to the top end, and just before it gets to him, it's kind of distracted to one side and hits one of those bone that's been used as a spike
Yeah.
along its back, and it kind of and chars it all to shit, and it falls over.
There's a slight pause, and then Bickford's just like, still working this shit out. I'm new at this cleric stuff.
Anything else?
Just don't hit me, dang it!
Let's see, what else can I do? Combination. I don't have anything that I can. What does that let me do? No, he's going to end his turn.
All right.
He's going to end his turn. I'm the one playing.
First of all, yeah, it just takes a breath in. You can see its cheek starting to fill, and then its throat starting to fill, and it just looks down at the three of you, and you can see it just doing the math. And it aims a cone that's going to catch Beowulf, and then right at the very, very end of it, it's going to catch it, I guess, 30 feet away. With... Oops. They're using a slowing breath. It looks like ice as it rolls across the two of you. I need... It's a 30-foot cone, so yeah, I can't get both. Oh. If I move there, I can get all of you. Because it's a
Oh, no.
30-foot cone. So yes, thank you. Smart. I just said it, did the math, so I made it do the math. I need a Constitution saving throw, DC 14. At least it's an all or nothing save. No.
I have uncanny dodge. Does that help?
That only absorbs damage, doesn't it? Oh no, if you make the save, it only takes half?
Yes, half.
Okay, unfortunately, this isn't a damaged spell.
Oh, okay.
So, Beowulf, you resist. But the other two of you are slowed. Oh dear. That means you can't use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can't make more than one attack on a turn, and it can only use either an action or a bonus action, but not both. Lasts for 1 minute, and you can save at the end of each of your turns. I should have called this dragon Bane for what that just did to this party. So, let me make a note. Slowed is Idicus. And
So does that mean I get my actual speed?
yes, basically, yeah. You now actually
Okay.
move like a Warforged, or like a goblin, basically, yeah. Or no, Warforged. That's one of its attacks, and then Beowulf, you're right below it. It just looks down at you, and
He's a big old finger
yeah,
at first. Until he realizes, oh shit, he's gonna attack me.
Yeah, you
now.
go, hey, and the head starts to come down, the mouth opens, the spittle, that ice cold spit that you just got sprayed with, falls all around you as the head slams down on top of you. 20 to hit. I'm going to turn
That
off
is a
dark
hit.
mode so you can see it. 18 points. As the teeth crush into your wolven form, you feel the blood gushing out into your fur. That's going to take days to clean.
Is that bludgeoning, piercing, or slashing?
That is piercing.
So, you said how many?
18. Are
You
you,
only get 9 points.
are you
then.
resistant?
Yep,
He's a
I am
wolf.
resistant to
Yeah.
piercing.
Excellent. Okay, so yes, you take 9 points of damage, and as it pulls away, its teeth are full of hair because you blocked half the damage with your teeth, with your hairy torso.
Beowulf's a
ripped my
double coat.
jacket, you
A double coat dog, absolutely, yes.
He's a big
Yeah,
sploid.
it was the underfluff that got them. Yep.
Okay, I was going over my head
Yeah,
with slowed, so I can move and I can attack, but that's it.
that's it. You can use either an action or a bonus action. So if you want to hide, then you can't do an action. Or if you want to hide as an action, you can't do a bonus action. So yeah.
Okay.
You're
So
up.
he'll just attack again with his bow.
So you just pop up and whack, fire away.
Yeah.
So yeah, you don't have to move. So you can still, use your action to shoot. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you can't hide. Yeah. So use your action to shoot.
Okay.
19 again, just. Actually, you don't have advantage, but you do get sneak attack because it's engaged, right?
Oh shoot. Okay. Yes, I do.
Yeah, so give me the sneak attack roll. Just there you go. So 11 and then oh my god. No, sorry, 8. And you didn't get the plus 3. So 8 and 25, 30 more points. Jesus. Wow. And then slow it goes point. Back down to the hole. And still does a huge amount of damage. Beowulf, thou art not slowed.
He's gonna say a couple
Looks
of
like he's
different...
frozen. Oh no, he blinked. Fuck. Oh no, yeah. I was looking.
Beowulf's gonna say a couple different things in Infernal,
Yep.
and then strike again.
All right. Hide or shoot instead of hide and shoot. Yep.
It's fine.
Slow is another spell that's highly underrated. 16. Your claws just across it, no damage. You are slowed, so you only get the one attack. No, you don't get a second attack because you're slowed.
No, I'm not.
Oh, that's
Oh, no.
Bigford is.
Bigford is slowed. Sorry, I got
slowed.
it backwards. Oh man, my brain. Somebody has to change their name. No more bees. That's it. Somebody has to be Keowulf or Kitticus or something. I don't know.
I'll be right back. I need something.
Yeah, all good. So yes, bam! The first one scratches across him, doing nothing. The second one does rip off a couple of scales and do a bit of damage.
And bonus action.
That also hits, doing a bit more damage. So yeah, you're just slashing away. The first one didn't work, but then you figured out how to get the claws in underneath and started doing some digging. Are you moving?
No, I'm not, because he could get an attack of opportunity if I move too
Yes,
far.
he damn well could. Bigford, you're slowed then.
And I'll
Bigford slowly looks up at the dragon.
Yeah. Oh, Iticus, you can make a save.
Slowly-
Okay.
Yeah, do your turn.
And he slowly smiles
No.
Okay. Nope. Yeah.
as he takes a chunk of a gray, powdery rock thing and decides it's party time.
So you're taking ecstasy, giant ecstasy. Yep. A pirate head appears on your bald head, even if only in your own mind. But we're all in your mind, so we can all see it. Your haste will perfectly cancel the slow. Yep.
Do I still get the other bonuses of haste? It gives
No,
me,
we're just going to cancel slow. Even that's not
Okay.
supposed to work. But yeah, that's what we're going to do. So you have to dance, but you get full actions instead of only half.
So Bickford's gonna like groove walk
Yeah,
over this way,
yeah. All the way down the neck.
and all the way
Oh,
down the neck.
doing the catwalk walk down the neck.
Yeah, he's like swerving between the spines.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, please tell me you pole dance on one of the spines. I will give you
Oh,
as
yeah, it
much
does,
time as
like,
you want for this. Just,
Full swinging, singing in the rain,
Yeah.
and everything. Yeah,
uh,
you have no idea what the hell he's singing.
Yeah.
If that counts as singing.
there's a cutaway to the young copper dragon going. Because it takes forever. But yes, go
And
on.
then when he's done, he turns around and casts Shadow Whip in like this spin.
Yeah. That's a to hit roll, yes?
Yes, I still have to. Pow.
Nay, nay, nay. Oh,
And
oh.
whiffles again. Wow,
Oh.
that's completely
You stop
misses.
trying to hit
You,
me, damn it.
Yeah, it just I'm not gonna do damage because I hate that mechanic. But yeah, you maybe because you're dancing, the shadow whip goes between all the spikes between you and like the whole way that you just danced. It goes back all the way through, and right at the end, it gets to the end and it can't quite reach the copper dragon, and it basically sort of playfully smacks Beowulf on the ass.
Beowulf is about ready to go and you'd slap Bickford, but that's
Turn around and look, and it's just his hand backing away.
And Bickford's like shrugging as he dances.
Yeah, you keep dancing.
I have to change the music I'm listening to.
Let's see if this comes back. See if they get their.
Nope.
Nope. We do not get their.
Oh,
bull. Yep.
Bickford
You get a
needs to
save.
save.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Oh, that's right.
I ate the pill.
Here's fun. Yes, you do. If you make the save, you'll be hasted.
Oh, okay. Let's try that.
Because that's magical haste. This is chemical haste. They're two completely different things. Nope. So yeah, you're still doing cocaine and Valium at the same time. Just kind of how you going sideways fast. Yeah. It did not get its breath weapon back, but that's okay. It disapproves of your dancing. Its name is now Simon Cowell. No. It comes around to here and says, Mother said you'd fight. Mother was correct. And with a back foot just kicks at Beowulf. Get over here. Come on. Where's my mouse? There it is. 23. The foot just slams into you for 9 slashing damage. Are you resistant to that?
I can remember where I am. Hold on. Yes, I am.
All right. So you only take 4. I round down. And then the neck snaps out across past these spikes. And now it's Bickford's turn. Like, and it just comes at you, and you can't help it. The beat speeds up. As the bite comes roaring in. 22.
Ooh, that hits.
You feel the leather armor just give. Like the skin of the cow that it really is. Just it hardly stops the damage at all. The rest of it drives into your upper torso and your leg. The pirate hat falls limply to the ground. And you take 10 piercing damage. Have I mentioned I love everybody in this game? Yeah, he's Kevin Bacon because he's cutting Footloose. Yes. Oh, everybody's wonderful. That's the dragon. Iticus, you did not make your save. You are still slowed. And that's what it feels like to you, right?
Yeah. He is gonna take his movement this time.
Yep.
And go this way.
So you can go half. So you can go 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So about
Yep.
there, right?
Absolutely,
Okay.
yep. And you drop into another one of these holes. This one looks like they must have found something because there's a space where it looks like a bunch of crystals were stuck in the muck, and now they're missing.
He's gonna fire off another arrow.
Okay, sprinting Edicus in slow motion. Slide into the pit, but gravity still works. So as soon as you start to slide, it's down to the bottom of the pit. Pop back up. And bounce off the back of one of the horns on the dragon. Just ping off the horn and into the distance.
And
You
he's
hit
just-
me now too, dang it.
No, it wasn't the one. All the ones are way back. But yes. Yeah.
He saw it flying and it came a little close.
Yes. Yep. Well, being slow, it's hard to adjust for the wind.
Come on, it's
Yeah,
hard.
hard to adjust for the wind.
It's just, you know.
Oh,
Hey.
Beowulf. It just kicked you in the chest like a horse. Ooh, first one hits, second one misses. So that's 8 points.
And then the bonus action.
Mm-hmm. That one misses
one.
as well. Your luck is running out. You're just ting, 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 ting. You look down, there's blood on one hand. Something must have hit, but it didn't seem to do much.
I was aiming at apparently I'm playing with his tail now and
Yeah. Yeah.
doing a very bad job of doing it.
You're chasing the ball in the end of his tail.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, Big Fred, what are you doing?
Um,
The hat's off,
Oh,
so you don't have to dance anymore.
Just
Yeah.
roll the save again.
Yes, thank you, please.
I did. I got
Oh,
a
you
nat
won.
one.
You won. Yeah. Okay.
Again.
Yep.
Ooh.
Yep. So it didn't get any worse, but it didn't get any better. Beowulf, or no, sorry, Bigford.
Bickford.
Big friend.
Bickford is going to strike at Norm.
It's Norman. Mother calls me Norman. No, smash.
15?
The morning skull bounces off of one of the neck because it just attacked you. So you just kind of off the neck.
And he's going to use cunning action to disengage
Okay.
and move here.
Okay.
So he attacks, uses the recoil to kind of like bounce away from it,
Yep.
and then books it down the.
With half of your brain going, we're going too slow, and the other half going, we're going too fast.
And he skids
Nice
to a
save.
stop.
Yeah. Skids
Make
to
a
his
save.
stuff over there.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Yep.
Hmm?
Bigford
Save.
needs to.
Yep, Bickford save.
Yeah,
Big save.
Big save. Big save.
Uh,
Come on. Swing that about a.
You failed your save, but
5.
that's okay because they failed their breath recovery.
Oh, thank heavens.
Yep, they can't attack at a distance. So, first that claw again kicks out against towards you, Beowulf. 17,
Hits.
7 slashing, 3 on you. And then just as you reel back from that, the head comes back along the body like a snake. Just folds around and comes back down itself at you. And the head attacks. 15?
Barely hits.
Just catches you with a tooth on the way by, and you're like, that's not so bad. And then it twists its head around and snaps you inside the mouth and closes its teeth on you.
You realize how big that tooth is.
Yeah, for 17. Divided by 2, because you're missing 9 points of damage. Wow, you're taking a lot of damage. Hey, hello, long time indeed. We had to blow the dust off your name when you came in. It's been ages. Nice to see you. You're here just in time for the impromptu mini boss fight that I came up with because 2 people couldn't make it tonight. But we seem to be taking it fairly seriously. How many hit points you got left, Beowulf? Or don't tell me. I don't want to know. I don't want to know. I can't see.
92.
You got how many? 92 left? Okay. Wow. Holy crap. Okay. Well, that was the end of the dragon's turn.
Beat stick.
Actually, no, it isn't. It launches into the air. It hasn't moved yet. You're not slowed, so you get an attack of opportunity. Beowulf.
Oh, that
24
definitely
hits.
hits.
That definitely hits. And it flies with its wings, and then woof again, and flies up and away from you. Flies to. Where Who's it going after? It can't really. Let's do this. There. Flies right over you, Beowulf, and just drops out of the sky. Atticus, you see it just fold the wings. It's not even diving, it's just falling out of the sky at you. First, it tries, as it's heading to the ground, the head comes first and slams towards you. 19.
Hits.
14 points of damage as it just grabs you and just starts to shake, and the bones and the bits and pieces of wood and metal start to bend and fold. And then it tries to claw you, and that misses. The claw slams to the ground beside you, and you see its wrist fold as it goes into the hole, the excavation pit, and slams to the ground. It's right in your face. It smells of crazy, and all you hear is, "Mother said there would be days like this." You are still slowed, I think. Yeah, you haven't made your save yet, so yeah.
Yeah.
So let me do that again. From your point of view, you hear, "Mother said there'd be days like this."
Yeah, that guy must have come up fast.
Yes. I said, "Well, gravity's heavy here."
He's gonna run again.
Yeah, okay. You're gonna
Cunning
disengage.
Yes.
Okay, that's your bonus
Okay,
action.
okay.
That means you can't take an action now.
Okay.
Slow as Atticus's kryptonite.
Apparently.
Which is good, or this thing would be dead already.
And he's just, he's kind of stuck there just running. Because he has a plan.
Yeah. He's got a plan. He just needs some space. Beowulf. This thing is 30 feet in the air.
Oh, he's still in the air?
Oh,
I thought
yeah.
he went
Oh,
down.
no, sorry. It's
already.
story. I said it's... hang on a second. How far was that? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. And it's got 80 feet of flight. So it's actually, it's 30 feet. It slams down, it does the attack, and then lifts off and flies away.
Obviously, he's going to curse a little bit because, doggone it all, the dang thing had to go and fly.
Yes. Like
So
dragons
now
do.
he can't unarmed strike it.
I was ever so nice to you up until now, and it didn't take off until just now. It's getting hurt. I got to start playing this thing now. Oh, it didn't put it up there. What's the problem? There we go. Okay. So, what are you doing?
I was gonna activate something, but I decided not to. I'm just gonna. He should take out his crossbow and
Okay. So you
pray.
turn around, have him fire. 18 just makes contact. You're firing sort of in the back, sort of hip area, and you see it drive into the leg, and for a second they flinch, but then you see them ignore it and just keep moving forward.
Get another strike.
You get 2? Oh, it's a light crossbow. Yes, you do. Okay, 17. No, the second one bounces off. You Robin Hooded your first shot, like in darts.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
put the
go.
dunk, dunk. Yep. Yeah, it's very impressive, but it does 0 damage. Bigford.
He silently curses, but yep, that's his turn.
Bigford, you turn around and it's like all you can see is this mound and this dragon above it. You can't see either one of your friends right now.
As Bigford is moving, he's going to go this way to avoid the pit.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crest the hill.
Perfect. Yeah, you just get to
And
the
as
top
he's
of the
doing
hill.
that, he's pulling out that harpoon
Yep.
that Grancool blessed,
Yep.
and he is going to whip it at this thing.
Absolutely. So give me I think whatever weapon, whatever you're proficient with throwing. Is it dagger or whatever? I think everybody's proficient with throwing dagger. So yeah, just use that for to hit roll, and then we'll roll the damage.
What are we here? I'll just use my short bow.
Yeah.
As
And
to
it's It's a 20. That hits.
It's a 20,
So
okay.
now roll damage because the harpoon. This only did 1d6 plus 3. The harpoon was.
I think you said it was either a D8 or a D10.
I'll give you a d10 at least. It's got to be special,
Okay.
right?
All right, so he's going to do
So
that.
d10 plus 3 for damage.
Okay. So plus 3, so 9. And he's going to burn a 3rd level slot for the smite.
Okay. Which
So that's
is
an extra. So 3d8.
Yeah. $14 points.
So 9, 14, 23.
23 points. Okay.
As this harpoon just sort of, as he whips it, it sort of swirls with both the shadow of Grancool and the burning light of Pelor in this corkscrew. And
it slams into it, and you can see it cringe in pain, and it starts to fall from the sky. What's the range on that? Can you smite a ranged attack? I thought it had to be melee. Melee weapon. Ha!
melee weapon, okay.
Ah!
So no 14.
I knew
so
something
just
was weird
9
about
damage.
that. Yeah, that's still. I mean, it wraps around it. You see it's like Gollum when you take the ring away. It's just or when you put the elven rope on him, right? It's just like a big overreaction. And you can see it almost drop out of the sky, but it doesn't. That's it, I think.
Yeah, I used my, no, I can't hide. I'm on the wrong side of the hill.
Okay.
So yeah, that's my action.
Still no. Oh. Nah, we were chasing Idicus. Yeah, sorry, it was chasing Idicus, so it's going to continue.
Do I get my sneak attack for that? Because he was technically engaged with Idicus. Or focused on Idicus.
No, he's 30 feet up. Well, he's focused on. No, that's not engaged. No.
Okay. No. Just thought.
Yeah, good call, but no. I'm gonna go rules as written on that one and say no. Just because it tells the story better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The dragon swoops down Idicus from 30 feet. You can feel it coming. You can feel the air moving behind you as you run. Oh, shit! In Goblin. First, that huge maw opens and comes down on a shiny rock in front of you. You can see it mirrored, so you can see it coming. The tiny little slow-moving Idicus, the gigantic mouth. 19 points.
Hits.
It was a 22 to hit. It does 19 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
So it just grabs you and shakes you like a dog, just and then throws you to the ground and slams its claw down and misses. You're lifted off the ground by the impact. You slam back to the ground and the claw is retracted. You look over and there's a huge dragon footprint right here. Right beside your shoulder, the sand goes and falls into it. It missed by that much. And then it flies back up. This time it came down 30. So yeah, it flies back up 30 feet again. You can have... Oh no, you're still slowed, so you can't have a reaction. You can't even fight back. As it circles up above you, somewhere between a hawk and a vulture right now, waiting for you to die.
Yeah, because
You're up.
one more hit like that,
Yeah,
I'm done.
you're up, Idicus. All you can see from where you are, because the tail of the ground dragon is in the way, this is it again. This is you and it. That's all you can see.
Okay, so yeah, I'm not sneaked.
Not only does it come up slow, it's like RoboCop after when he's not lining up properly. Yeah, you are malfunctioning at all your junctionings.
Yeah. I'm gonna attack. 16.
Ping.
and I'm going to duck into this little cave here.
Okay, and you hurl yourself in there. I'll give it to you. I'll give you the roll. Give me a stealth check.
16?
16.
Oh, who had the blessing? No, Kane had
Perception
the
of
blessing.
26. It knows. I mean, it makes sense. You just ran into that little cave, and it's like that cave is 12 feet deep. I've been buried over there for a month. So you fail to hide. You kind of slam into the hole and take your eye out and look around the corner, and you're looking right at a big dragon eye looking back in.
I do have a question. Is it attached to anything else in the mount?
This hole?
Yes.
You kind of, as you push back into the hole, you feel something poke into your little metal butt. And you turn around, and there's a gold tooth about this big. It's a dragon, or a giant's tooth, about this big, solid gold. It would take you both hands to lift it. But it looks very artifacty.
Okay.
So yes, you found the artifact, but you're cornered in the cave by a young copper dragon. I like this.
Eh?
So yes.
Oh, and I can try and
Yeah.
save myself again. 17!
17. You hear all your little goblin friends when you were young, like when you were goblin and very young. Were you the best hider or the worst hider?
I would have been the worst.
The worst hider. You heard all their little voices. All because goblins are mean. They're not evil. That's 2022. No race is evil. But they're mean. They're kids. All kids are mean. I'll stand by that. If you leave them unattended, they're mean to each other. But you hear all those little goblin voices going, "I can see you, Oedicus," and they're dancing around the place you're hiding. "I can see you, Oedicus." And you think to yourself, I tried to save these little fuckers. But anyway, but it's enough to snap you out of it. And the dragon or not happening. And you just feel the slow fall away. Zap. You're ready to go. But first, Beowulf. The dragon is 30 feet up in the air, just above the tail. Obviously just swooped down and attacked Oedicus. You don't know what happened over there. Thunderscape, even humans are not all evil. I've met 40 or 50 that aren't. Or they fooled me. Beowulf.
Oh, no, I can't do that. Okay. As a bonus action, I'm going to imbue Crimson Right onto my short bow.
Okay, yeah.
I'm going to take 1d6 damage.
Okay.
So
How does that work? You take 1d6, but that adds that number to the damage if it hits, or?
I do believe so.
Oh dear.
Extra damage equal to your Hewocraft die of the damage determined by the chosen.
So that's
right.
5 extra points of damage if you hit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yep,
fire
and
away.
I take 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4.
And then
5.
You
whatever
take 5,
element,
yeah.
and then whatever element that is for your. Because it's fire, cold, or lightning. Gotta remember which
He's
one.
gonna throw fire.
Okay. So flame damage. Yeah. Unfortunately, that
Unfortunately,
misses.
does not work.
I think that means though that you don't burn that die, because I think you only do the damage if you hit. I'll give you that die back, so don't burn that Crimson Right die. But yeah, you and you start to feel that energy coming out of you. You fire, but it misses, and it just sort of breaks the spell, and you get it back. So
Hey, first time using it. What do you expect, man?
yeah. I think I could have been a jerk there and made you take that 5 points of damage, even though you missed. But I'm not gonna.
No, I heard you.
In a hard ass game, I would, but I'm not that guy.
I think at this point now.
So
And he's
yeah,
just
you
gonna
missed
shout
twice.
a couple. Yeah, he's just gonna shout as a free action, shout a couple curses at it in Infernal, and that'll end that. Pretty much end his turn.
Absolutely. Bickford.
Bickford uses his big long legs to make his way over here, then casts Misty Step to land on top of the dragon.
Okay. Okay.
And he's gonna whack it in the back of the head with Morning Skull.
Give me. Oh, you Misty Step to it.
Yep.
What is your magic based on? What's that?
It's for Misty Step. It's Charisma.
Okay. This it's the magic equivalent of a dex save. So give me a charisma save. Or no, yeah. Oh yeah. You appear straddling its neck. Yeah, it's perfect. Yeah, exactly where you wanted to be.
Oh.
And then you Morning Skull it. That's the plan.
Yep.
Give
him a case of Morning Skull.
23. Yeah. So
with that smite.
Yeah.
Because.
Yeah.
An extra 12.
Okay.
And
so that's
sneak
23.
Sneak attack?
Yep, because you appeared out of nowhere. Absolutely.
An extra 15.
An extra 15. So that's 11 and 12 is 23, 38 points of damage. Wow.
Don't
30
touch
feet.
him.
30
Whoa.
feet in the air. The back of the head explodes. You see the neck separate from the skull. The bones just go out of this thing. It just goes completely boneless and starts to plummet from the sky. You're riding a dead dragon to the ground. You slam into the ground from 30 feet in the air. Give me a dex save to take only half damage on the falling.
Okay.
10 points, 5 if you succeed. Nope. Full 10 points of damage as you hit the ground and shatter, land on top of the dragon, and the spikes all come up in your chest. Oh, you roll off and you hear, "I'm coming, mother." And then you hear, "Apparently, I'm not." And the dead dragon starts to lift up off the ground. The head's kind of flopping for a second and
Oh, you gotta be fucking kidding me.
Connects back on. And Mother sends its blessings from the cave. You see, now that you looked, as it starts to come up, a tiny flame link that goes off into the distance. And you know that that's all that Mom could spare while she's fighting a giant. This Norman Bates' mother isn't dead, it's Klaus. And Klaus sends this fire to rejuvenate her young. Now you've killed one of her kids on top of everything else.
Well, the little shit had it coming.
And is that it, Bickford?
I think that's all I can do, unless I can use a bonus action to punch it in the back of the head.
Yep, go ahead. Give me a punch. I will give you that because you're not going to do this much damage.
Where are we? It's going to be like
unarmed strike, just whatever. Just a knife attack. Because technically, you're not trained, so an unarmed strike is 1 plus your strength bonus. Yeah.
Yeah, so it does 3 damage.
So you punch it for 3 points of damage. Fucker! Oops, sorry.
Right
I just
flame
added
area.
3. That was wrong.
Yeah. Just so basically where that flame was, he just tries to put it out.
There was all blisters there from the flame, and you just punched the blister and broke it. It's like, ow! Oh. But I didn't plan it this way, but look, the dragon's next. Bickford, you're right there. Okay, first of all, do we finally get our breath weapon back? Oh, look.
Ah, son of a biscuit.
No!
Yeah, how is that going to
Just
work?
go back
The
to
neck's just
normal.
It just stitched back together when it came back to life.
Oh, okay.
Which way are we doing?
And I'm like,
this?
no, don't do that. No, you're supposed to stay dead.
This way. I know.
That's not how this works. Bosses don't have phases. What is this, Final Fantasy? Come on.
It backs up to here, out from underneath you, Bickford, as you fall down, bitching to the floor. You stand back up, and it stands up and starts to breathe again. But this time, it's the acid breath.
Oh
Oh
no.
boy.
DC 14 dex save, please.
Wow.
So you only take half. Oh.
Do I
need
This
one
is in
too?
trouble. No, it only went north.
no.
I couldn't get it. Well,
We
I
have
couldn't get all three of you without getting away from Bickford without a reaction attack. So, so it's only the two B, a B and an I.
the two rogues.
Yeah.
So I take no damage. Iticus takes half.
half damage.
Mhm.
Okay, that's good because this is 9d8.
Jesus Christ. Plus.
Wait, how much?
9d8.
Oh, okay. So you haven't rolled it yet.
I haven't rolled it yet. No.
I heard
Oh,
98.
you heard
and I'm like,
98? Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like,
Of course you
I'm down.
did. It's like worst case scenario. That's dead, right?
mhm.
That's like all done dead.
New character dead.
33. So you're only unconscious.
But I'm at
Oh, you
0.
only take half. 17.
I'm still at
That's
0.
You're still at 0, yeah.
You're down.
In the cave, you fall back as the acid starts to eat at the all your equipment, the metal, the wood, all your shinies in the backpack. Everything is just getting consumed. You fall back onto that gold tooth and it bites you in the ass again. And it's your turn.
I have to do a death save.
Oh, wait,
don't I?
wait, no, hang on, because it still has one more attack, which is going to be a bite on Bickford, who's right here.
Question, Kevin, is
Yeah.
is the dragon in the air again, or is he on the ground?
No, it's on the ground now because it got killed and then came back, so it hasn't taken off yet. It stayed on the ground to attack these guys.
Fucking main.
So at least you can get to it this time. And yeah, the head comes slamming down on you, Bickford. 9. No, it misses because it's all bent and it digs a huge hole in the ground, breaks part of this mound, pulls back. And
I trust you. I don't taste much better.
Iticus.
I have to do a death save, right?
Yes, you do.
I don't know how to do this.
On your
just
sheet
Just click the button.
where it says death
Yeah.
save, yeah.
Fail.
You've one fail, so you take one fail. 3 fails and you are ceased to be. Beowulf.
You know he's
Damn,
gonna
did
run
it just
up
get
to
serious
the
in here. You just down one hill, up the side of the tail. The dragon is right in front of you, just... It's no longer talking to Mother anymore. It's just gone. Like one eye pointed in each direction, kind of crazy now. 19 hits.
23 hits too.
Yes, it does. That's -5, and that's -7. The 2 hits strike, and the third one does not. Just bam, bam, bam,
You
bam.
got distracted by the tail.
Yeah, you just fight and fight and fight. You're just like doing everything you can to take this thing out. You can't see Iticus because they're in a cave, but things are bad. You can smell the bad.
Yeah.
Bickford,
Okay.
you see Iticus's half acid-eaten form fall out of this tiny cave, just in the dirt behind you.
Okay. Since it's not breaking,
Yeah.
or would this break? Because they don't. Do they have reach?
They've
What
got
is
reach
that?
on their head, but not on their claws.
Okay. Well, he's going to use his bonus action
Yeah,
to
just disengage. Yep.
anyways.
Yep.
I don't have the cleric slots left, so I'm going to have to just use spare the dying.
That's yeah. It's an
That's all I
excellent
can
start. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all I can do at the moment
Yep.
because
It means no more death saves. It stabilizes them. Yeah.
I can't give him a potion, can I? No.
Yep.
Hmm?
It takes
can
an
board
action
on him.
though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disengage was a bonus action for
Yep.
me anyway, so
So yeah, in my world, taking a potion yourself is a bonus action. Giving one to somebody else is an action.
okay.
So you have an action left.
So yeah, he's gonna
Pour it
basically
on.
skid
Yeah.
to a stop next to Iticus.
Yeah.
Find the most suitable orifice and
Just smash one on the top of their head.
so
Yeah.
7 points healed.
7 points healed. Iticus quick question. I know it's the middle of combat and everything, Idicus, but what was it like being almost dead? What is the Idicus version of the light at the end of the tunnel?
Oh, I know exactly. He's hearing Alan's voice.
So Alan talked him back. You were fading and fading, and Alan, who smells weirdly like Bickford, but Alan talked you back. Yeah. And Zulthus threatening to wreak revenge on anybody that's done damage to you. You follow that shrieking, howling rage all the way back to the light. And the two of them bring you... come back to light. You see Bickford above you taking his hand back. There's all little tiny pieces of glass busted in his hand, and you realize that some of them are dripping down your face with the potion soaking in. That's Bickford. They move to there. Claw at Beowulf. Oh, wait a minute. Do they get their... No, they... Oh, yeah. They still get a chance to get it back. Nope. Claw at... at Beowulf. 23.
It's
8 points of damage, halved to 4. And then the bite looks down at the two of you, looks at Bickford and said, "Why are you trying to take the meat off Mother's table?" And comes down at you with the bite attack. 27.
Ouch.
37 points of damage.
Ow.
The top jaw hits the bottom jaw, slams shut.
That was it fucking critted on me or something?
It did. It rolled a 27 crit. And I don't think I included technically... No, that was the other one I was looking at. There's another one that does fire damage if it does that too. But yeah. But that, yeah. So yeah.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Okay. What do you say?
It's not what Bickford says. What the dragon hears is a curse from Grancool. Do not touch my chosen.
Okay.
And he is going to use a second level slot. So we should still have
I forget how I react to this. Is it a save or is it a Hellish Rebuke?
Dex saving throw, and it's 3d10 damage.
16 on the dex save. So I think I take half.
Yes, you take 14, and I think it's with my spellcasting modifier, so let me check. I keep closing windows on myself. No, just the damage.
So, yeah, so magic usually doesn't add much. So yeah, you say that it's and it's that radiant damage again that just makes it shudder. Mother doesn't like the light. But it is still alive. You left it with 7 hit points. You've got 4. Idicus has got 7. I can't see how many hundreds Beowulf still has. Idicus. Idicus.
Yeah, I'm at 88.
88. Jesus. You've got more than everything on the map combined, multiplied several times. 4, actually. Yeah. Over 4 times as much as the rest of the map combined. So go.
I'm technically not sneaking.
Nope. You stumble out of the hole, but you're not slowed anymore.
Yeah. So I'll pop out of that hole.
Yeah.
Attack. 14. I know misses.
No. Ping.
And I think my closest.
It's engaged with Beowulf.
Yeah, but you're not in melee with it either because you're firing. Oh no, from range. You know what? I'll give you that. Advantage. 5 points of damage. Yep. So yeah, it's it looks like it's gonna miss, and then it starts to turn its head to attack Beowulf, and it kind of arches its neck, and because of that, the arrow hits. It is just. It snaps the neck, and it again falls to the ground and scrambles almost to its feet. It's almost dead again. Edicus, you got anything left?
Only movement.
Okay. You look
Any-
down at your shattered body, this huge and almost dead, but still very deadly dragon.
I think is this a hole?
Yes. Yep.
Okay. So essentially he ran out, skid, attack, and slid into the
And
next
slid into the hole. So give me a hide, a stealth check. This is more for
21.
pride than anything else. 21. Yep. All right. You slide into there, Beowulf. This
Let's
thing is
finish
just.
this sucker off.
Go ahead and attack. You have advantage because it is now technically surrounded for sure.
Okay. Well, in that case, let me turn that on, and then we're gonna go with that and that.
Oh dear.
A double 21.
Because it's advantage.
Oh yes, the advantage. I was looking at the fails. It is, yeah. So yeah, that's how I'm going to play this out, though. You just in a rage, like this is it. This has got to end now. My friends are dying. You just start clawing, and it's bang, bang, nothing, and it's like no. You come in again and grab it and grab the other side of the neck, and you just pull. The jugular comes out in your fingers, and you just duh, and it snaps.
And I start munching on the jugular too.
You just, the blood of a dragon flows over you. It's like being bathed in god juice. It's just like for a predator. Oh yeah, you are eating dragon. Just
You can see his tail wagging wildly as he goes to town on the neck from that second attack.
He's up on the ridge.
Yes.
He's up on the ridge there, so it's like full illumination.
Just
of him
yeah,
chowing
the
down on this
dragon
thing.
died like going up the ridge like that with its head on the top, and Beowulf. The sun is now finally setting, so for the third time in a week, I got all three of them, and we're gonna end on a sunset all three times. Silhouetted against the sunshine is Beowulf, just
Basically, just going to town on
Yeah.
this dragon, making sure that it doesn't come back to life.
full werewolf, just mayhem fighting against. I just said it. The full moon rises in the distance as the sun sets, and Beowulf becomes one with the wolf and feasts on dragon meat. The other two of you.
tossing the other two tossing Bickford some meat as well. From some of the chunkier, some of the softer, gamier meat, so that he can,
Cook
eat
it
as
later,
well. But
yes.
Beowulf is just basically going to town.
Yeah, just full wolf in it. Bickford. I'm going to do that just forever. That's all I'm going to do. That's okay. The first time I ran this campaign, every time I said dragons, I meant to say dragons, I said giants. Or no, the other way around. I just did it.
Yeah, he
But
kept saying dragons.
I kept saying dragons instead of giants. But anyway,
Hill dragons.
the two of you see this silhouetted against the rising moon. Then you look down at each other and yourselves, and you're like, there's this much left.
Yeah.
You're limping,
Bickford's, like,
you're broken,
teetering.
stuff isn't working, you're like loose teeth for those that have them. Iticus, like when you move one arm, it goes, it's bad. You guys are beat up. Also, in the very limited light of that full moon, which is to the west at this point, it's all but completely dark down the side of this mound. Iticus, you feel something dig into your hip really uncomfortably. You look down and there's that big gold tooth.
Stuck in his ass.
Yep. Basically, he sat on it. Yeah, it's stuck betwixt your metal cheeks.
That he now suddenly has.
Yes,
He'll look to Bickford. We needed one.
Yeah, I think so.
We have one.
Awesome.
And down comes the
It goes
curtain.
down like a tree.
Yeah. And with
Yeah,
Bickford.
Iticus just kind of leans against the.
Yeah. And to the sound of because you went too fast and choked a little bit. Back into it. All night eating dragon, which sounds absolutely filthy.
Just
But
gobbling it down.
that's where we will drop the curtain on this evening, and that's where we will come back next week. Oh, that was fun. Little mini boss fight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, for his first real experience with an actual honest to fuck dragon,
Yeah.
that went about as well as expected.
Yeah. That was I'm really happy with that fight. 1 unconscious, 2 under 10, and even the tank was out of triple digits. So yeah, that was a good fight. It had 119, and I gave it 36 back after it came back. So 154 or 144, yeah, something like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, you did lots of damage to it.
That was rough.
But with that,
Fun.
yeah, yeah, we don't do combat here very often, so when we do, you guys get really intense, and I love it. This I didn't even play that. I mean, that dragon was nuts, so I didn't play them full hard. And technically, they were a challenge level 7. There's 3 of you at level 9, so it was exactly what it should have been. A really good fight.
Mhm.
So I will
Exactly.
take that.
Ooh.
And we will come back next week to something probably slightly less violent, but who knows? We got Zulthus, so anything could happen.
Yeah.
But with that, let's get the thank yous started. So thank you so much. Sarah, as always. Idicus, I don't think it was Criticus tonight, but you still, when you hit...
It was Criticus the other way.
Yeah, when you hit with
The Oshiticus.
yeah, you still did massive damage on the 2 or 3 times that you did hit. You are a major... well, I mean, you're a rogue. You're a glass cannon, right? And we got the cannon and the glass tonight. So thank you very, very much. I know you well enough to know that you weren't acting. Your face, when you were really worried about Idicus, you were really worried about Idicus and those death saves. So I'm kind of sorry I did that to you, but I'm also really not. I'm really, really not. But yes, to add to the...
No,
yes.
that was great because I was going, oh shit, this might be the end of him. Oh no,
yeah,
okay.
yeah. But it was fun. I enjoyed that a lot. Chat, mini boss, yes. They have now pissed off Clouth on a 3rd thing. You stole their boat. You wrecked their boat. You stole something out of their 4th thing. You stole something out of their trove, and now you've killed one of their children. You also killed several of their children in the cave too. So yeah, yeah. Clouth is not pleased with you lot. But thank you so much.
Sucking nut.
You guys are getting pretty bold. This was level 7 or CR7. That's CR24. But Zulthus or not, you're in trouble. But thank you so much, Sarah, for bringing Idicus to us. I love scaring people like that. So thank you. Bison, thank you for the ever solid Bickford. I forgot to mention you cast heal twice tonight.
I cast 2 cleric spells. I did not use heal.
Oh, okay, so nothing. Then.
Yeah,
You
I
only
used,
you only save your teammate or
yeah,
your
but
tribe
I
with heal
used-
spells.
I used Pelor's Smite, and I used the harpoon that was blessed by Grand.
Yeah, so not
So
you
there's
don't get you
something,
didn't save
but
any
not-
peppers, but you didn't well you kind of did. You saved the one that was here, just by being there. So and so thank you for that, and thank you for your character. Hopefully you get a chance to stream some Small Tony or whatever it is. I refuse to understand the name of that game. It's just I just refuse. And now I said Small Tony, all I can see is a really like a Lego version of Scarface. Meet my little friend.
Meet my littler friend.
My littler friend, yes. My littler cubic friend. Okay, let's just get back to this. Oh, Beowulf, we saw Beowulf in full anger mode tonight, and I love it. I think the math works. You don't do huge damage when you hit, but you hit so often that it adds up. And so yeah, I'm pretty happy with where you are now. As we move up, we'll keep bumping that, but I'm pretty happy with where that is now. And I love that sort of the alpha dog thing just kicked in. It's like, not my pack, you don't. And then,
I know.
And now you got your payoff by getting to eat dragon. So that's pretty spectacular. Thank you so much.
Yeah, he
all
said he's gonna
3 of
cook
you.
it. He's eating it raw.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. you're gonna be just covered in blood. They're gonna have to make you find a river
He's-
and bathe. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's gonna wake up in the belly of the
Oh, you just
beast
stuck like that, like
the
that.
next
Like a
morning.
tauntaun.
No, you guys are gonna wake up in the morning to find him rolling in the remains. Ah, like a good dog would. But there's still 2 thank yous left before I forget. Thank you so much to chat. I saw some Scott's back, K Grams is back, lots of people are back. Thank you for showing up. I hope we amused you tonight with the mini boss fight. And thank you to all the YouTube people in the future. If you watched all the way to here, please hit that like button because I'm going to assume you did. And please hit that subscribe button because I proved it again today by not getting last week's episode up before this one onto YouTube. So sometime the next week, last week's and this week's will be going up, but you will have no chance of knowing when that happens unless you click that notification bell because I don't know when I'm going to get around to it. So, the best excuse ever to push that bell because I'm terrible at my job. But with that, I want to thank everybody and end the way we always do with a laugh. Thank you. And with until next time, please be nice to each other. Good night.
Bye.
Nice.